Hey folks, I'm getting ready to launch here. Got everything set up with the kayak, except for the battery. And I wanted to show you this idea that my battery's in this bag. This bag is a Torqeedo product. It is really made for the travel motor battery. But as you can see, the Ultralight battery fits in there nicely, along with a couple other things. Let me show you what else I got in here, and maybe talk a little bit about the rationale why I chose to use this travel motor battery bag for my Ultralight. But let's first go through the extra things I have in there. Got a spare prop. I got this little pouch in here where I got my WD-40 can to spray those terminals. If I forget, if I get there and this magnet isn't on my life jacket, I have a spare. It's good to have an extra one of those. I'm sure there's a couple stories of viewers out there and Torqeedo owners that have said, oh, I lost it and I was without it for a day. I do have a spare data cable, just in case. You never know what could happen there. Couple extras, just zip ties. Never know when you're going to need one of those. And most importantly, I got my 17mm hex wrench. You can get those on Amazon for, I think, about 12 bucks. This I use to pull the prop if I need to change the prop, but also at the end of the day, look behind the prop, see if the prop gathered some fishing line and is wrapping it in there, just packing it into that that seal. Which, if you leave that, especially braided line, you leave it in there for, I don't know, a month or two, yeah, it's going to destroy the seal on the back. Water's going to get in, and your whole setup is done. Anyhow, the battery itself is a really cool piece of engineering. It's waterproof and fireproof. A lot of people don't know that. The waterproof part, if this submerges up to 1 meter deep for half an hour, no water gets in. That's important with lithium battery safety. It's 13.2 pounds. And if in the rare instance, actually, I don't know. I think the engineers set up a controlled failure, a purposeful failure, where they caused a lithium battery fire in there to test this case. This case has a ceramic component that is, it basically means that if there's a fire inside this, it cannot burn its way out. I've actually seen one of these with char marks on it that they intentionally set up the fire in there and it self-extinguished. So that's a very nice safety feature along with the waterproof, obviously. But one unfortunate side effect of that is, if you look at my handle, see how there's a chip missing out of that? I got another little chip there on the corner. You get a big enough one here in the corner or somewhere else, water can get in, obviously. So it's a brittle case, unfortunately. It's because of that ceramic component of the case itself. So it needs a little bit of impact protection. It needs you to be careful. But that being said, I know this, and I'm still careful, and I still have chips in my battery. So the battery case is just one extra layer. If this is sitting on my tailgate, A, it's not going to slide off real good. B, if it does, say I open my truck door, which I've done, and broken a battery and had to ship it back, and you know, you get them to send the hazmat box to you. You put it in the hazmat box. Service orders a pickup because only they are hazmat certified shippers. Your average citizen is not. Anyhow, it's a hassle. So avoid that hassle. You know, and if this falls out of my truck door when I open it and it hits the ground, it has some protection in this travel motor battery bag. So consider that as a way to make a nice, neat you know, service slash repair kit on the water, but also protect the integrity of that waterproof, fireproof casing of your Torqeedo Ultralight battery. Thanks for watching. See ya.